You know, a lot of people, like, yes, there are better times to manifest, right? Like when the new moon, when there's no moon out and it's dark and we hit the new moon and we're about to go from new moon and make our way to the full moon, that's usually the best time to start manifesting and acquiring things. And then when the moon is full, you know, giving away things that aren't serving you. But you know what I say? If you want to manifest, you can manifest anytime you want to. Okay? There are no rules. Do what you feel and go with your gut instinct, right? Okay. So, we've written down our 10 things of gratitude, our 10 blessings. Now, we're going to think about the things that we want to manifest. And you're going to come up with maybe 3 things. If you can't come up with 3 things you want to manifest, then come up with 1 thing, right? And you're going to write it down, and you're going to be specific about it. Okay? It's better to be specific because you're directing your energy. You can picture it better. The energy is easier to think about, to direct, to call to you. Just be specific about it and write it down. Okay? So write down what it is. You know, I want to lose 100 pounds. I need to make $100. You know, and write it down in a way that it's coming to you, right? Like, I am losing 100 pounds. I am acquiring $100. Like, $100 is coming to me. Okay. So write those things down specifically. Then, once you've written them down and you kind of read them out loud to yourself, then you're going to draw a little picture. Okay, even if you can't draw. Even if it's just thumbnails, even if it's just symbols for yourself, okay? You're gonna draw what that looks like to you. And if you need to sit down and kind of close your eyes and meditate and think about, I mean, it's not really meditating if you're thinking, but if you're sitting down and you're visualizing, okay? You're gonna visualize those manifestations and what that looks like. So if you're wanting to lose weight, maybe it's a scale, and maybe the scale has your goal weight on it. You know, maybe it's a check. Maybe you write draw out a fake check to yourself, okay? So you're gonna draw pictures that represent these things to you. Then, for each one, you're gonna write down 5 things that you can be doing to bring these things about, right? So let's say you want a car, right? Maybe you can go ahead and purchase a keychain, a new keychain for that car, for that vehicle. Maybe you can start trying to save, like, a little bit of your paycheck, maybe 10%. That's all you can do, that's all you can do, right? But you're still saving towards that car. You can visualize every single day like we just did. Come up with 5 things that you can do to bring it about. Maybe you pick up an extra shift at work. Maybe you have time to go do a side hustle, you know, to make some extra cash. You know, whatever you can do to bring that car about. Maybe you can, you know, scour the interwebs or scour different websites and look for the car that, you know, maybe you like or that you want. Maybe looking to see what's out there, okay? Anything you can do to bring that about, do it. Once you've done that, you're almost done, okay? You're almost done with this little worksheet. Now you're gonna come up with a mantra for yourself to say every day, you know? Like, I am losing weight easily and steadily and in a healthy way to get to my goal of 100 pounds, or whatever the goal is, okay? So you're gonna come up with that mantra. And then, you're gonna write that mantra down, and you're gonna say that mantra to yourself out loud every single day while you're getting ready, you know, you're getting dressed, when you get into the car, maybe it's at night before you go to bed, you know, you're going to say that mantra every day. And the last and most important thing that you need to do is you need to realize that the universe has heard you. And, you know, besides the little steps that you're going to do to help bring this about, you pretty much can just let go because it's going to happen and the universe will give you what you want, okay? But you need to believe that it's happening. And it's not about being worthy or deserving of something. You're already worthy and deserving, okay? And you need to realize that, like, this energy is already ours. Everything is already available to you, and most of the time we're standing in our own way to get it, okay? Because we're stressing out about it, and we're not believing that we already have it. Doesn't matter the particulars of how it's gonna happen. Things happen all the time in mysterious ways. So if you're like, it's impossible for it to happen, well, guess what? The universe hears it's impossible for it to happen. You know, you need to be careful of your words and speak things into existence. When you start saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, all the universe is hearing is, oh, Denny's broke. Yeah, okay. So then I stay broke because I keep saying I'm broke. No, money comes to me every single day in unexpected and creative ways. Period. Okay? I'm not, you know, like, yes, are there things I can do to bring things about? Absolutely, positively. You know, you are the author of your life. You can do things. But also, part of it is believing that it's coming to you. Okay? And some of it is not worrying about the particulars. Things happen. You know, there's chain reactions everywhere. You never know what's going to happen. Every day can bring something new. So don't be worrying about the particulars. And when you're worrying, again, you're worrying about the future. You're worrying about the future and you're blocking your present moment. So stay in the present moment, right? I've already done this worksheet. I don't need to think about it anymore. It's coming to me. and I'm excited for the new things, the new beginnings. And until then, I'm going to continue to live my life and be thankful for all the many blessings that I have, and continue to keep myself in the present moment. Period. The end. Right? Okay. So that's very important. There's other things that you can do if you're interested in manifesting, and I have some manifesting stories that I would love to tell you about. So, one, I'll tell you this one. I have a friend who has some beautiful products, okay? He has a metaphysical store in Southlake, Texas. He also sells his products online. It's called thegreenmanstudios.com. If you want to check him out, his name is Arthur Gray, and he has gifts, and I don't even know how to describe him. He's amazing. He has all kinds of wonderful spiritual gifts that he shares with the world, but he also has wonderful products that he makes. Some he makes, others he sells. But he makes these awesome soaps, and one of them is called, it says the Black New Moon soap, I think is what it's called. Anyway, I bought this soap. It smells really good, and the soap is black, and the only reason why it's called black is because, the new moon is when there's not, you can't see the moon in the sky. And I just kept thinking, like, man, we really need a car. Like, all this stuff happened with my vehicle at the time, and I didn't have a good, reliable, working vehicle, and I needed one. And so I did my little manifesting exercise, and then I got in the shower, and I started to state my mantra and use the soap, and I scrubbed all down with my body. I just lathered it up, and I just kept saying, I need a new reliable vehicle. I need a new reliable vehicle. I need a new reliable vehicle. And then I got out of the shower, and I'm not going to say it's going to work this instant for all of you, but I got out of the shower and my phone rang, and it was a dear friend of mine who offered me her vehicle for nothing. She said we could work it out later, and I would like to do this for you because I love you and I know you need it. And I was floored. And I was like, this soap is so magical. And I called my friend Arthur, and I was like, you're such a magical bitch. I was like, thank you so much. And I was so happy, and I was like, yeah. And so I keep that soap in stock, dude. I do. And it's worked for me several times. Anyway, so that was an instance where it worked. Another instance was I woke up and it was snowing outside. It looked like a blizzard. The whole town was covered. And at the time I was teaching, and I was like, there is no way that I'm going to be able to get my car out, and I'm even gonna have to walk in the snow. And I was just really stressed out about it, and stressed about how I was gonna get there. And even though it wasn't too far away, but I was just really stressed out about it. And we got a call that we were on 2-hour delay. And I thought, okay, we're on 2-hour delay, that's fine. But then I looked out the window, and I was like, 2-hour delay? Like, look at this, look at the outside. Like, I'm still freaking out, right? So I decided I better get in the shower, I better start getting ready, because they're gonna expect us to be in school. So I did. I got in the shower, and I look over, and there's my magical soap, dude. So I grabbed that soap in hopes, and I started to scrub down again and say, I wish that we have a snow day today. Like, let's have a snow day today. That the admin is going to decide that we are having a snow day today. And I just kept repeating it and lathering down with that soap and believing that, you know what, I'm not going to have to worry about how to get to school. Everything's going to work out. So, again, I get out of the shower, I'm drying off, and my phone goes off. It's an automated message from the school district saying that we are now having a snow day and that we don't have to worry about coming in. And y'all, I was so floored and so thankful. I just kept being like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all my spirits and guides and angels. I was just like, thank you, thank you. And I was like, I swear this soap is the shit. But it was because I feel that my belief and my belief that it was going to come is one of the biggest reasons why I was able to call these things to me, right? I was able to be like, I asked, the universe is hearing me, spirit is hearing me, and I'm going to receive it. So those are 2 of my little manifesting stories. I definitely have more, but let's just start there. What I have to say about manifesting, just stay in the present moment. Be thankful that you woke up today. Look at all the blessings that you have, and just know that you deserve all the good, and you're worthy, and all the good's coming to you. And don't worry about the particulars, and don't stress out, and don't live in the future, and don't live in the past. Live in the right now, and choose what will make you happy right now in this moment. So that's my key. Also, you should buy that soap, thegreenmanstudios.com. The new moon, the Black New Moon soap. It's amazing. Lather up. Have a beautiful day.